Hello and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Welcome in the world of sport, but right now to let you know that the 20th Daily Trust Dialogue will be coming up live, and any moment we can actually join that particular section at the NAV Center. Right now, let's start with some story from Nigeria. MPFL, Remo Stars, they did well against Shooting Stars of Ibadan as they were able to win in that game, making it 3 straight wins for themselves right now. Remo Stars are really doing so well. They beat Shooting Stars in Ikenne, Ogun State, and I have in the studio gentlemen, that is Yusuf Akogu and also Noel Samson. Good to have you guys.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Good one. And that particular game actually that happened between Remo Stars and Shooting Stars actually got them to at least 3 points at stake, and they were really celebrating right now, looking at the fact that they've made it 3 wins after 3 for them, 100%, and they are the only team yet to concede when it comes to MPFL this season. They are Bridge League, and right now Remo Stars seems to be having that a full day.
Absolutely. Fantastic game then, winning the Battle of the Stars in Ikenne. A very good one for them. They dominated that game from the beginning to the end. If you watch some of the goals that were missed by Dayo Ojo, he missed some of this, about 4 sitters he missed in that game. Before that, own goal by Alex Ahawa, and then the Godwin Odibo got the second goal for them. A very good one for them, but again, they have a very tough game in their next game against Bendel Insurance. If you recall, 2 years ago, they were the one that actually prevented the Bendel Insurance from gaining relegation into the NPFL. So it's like, it's going to be like a revenge kind of their next game.
And again, next.
Exactly, that's their next game. And 2 of them are actually, it's like a top of the table clash. So I expect a difficult match. But again, you have to give it to the Remo Stars. They did very well.
Remo Stars did so well just yesterday. Let's look at how their table is standing. That's Group A, where they belong right now. They've upstaged Bendel Insurance from number 1 to number 2. Remo Stars are now topping with 9 points after playing 3 matches, having a goal difference of 5. You have Bendel Insurance now dropping to number 2 there on just by 4 goal difference. They are trailing Remo Stars, and the 2 teams be fighting in the that's on day 4. Aqua United are standing 4th. You have Plateau, Eyimba, El Kanemi, Gombe, Kwara, and Shooting Stars, not forgetting Nasarawa at the bottom of the table. That's how it is right now when it comes to Remo Stars. And this particular goal, look at this goal, and a lot of people have been saying the goal is not a goal. Look at it. I think that was an offside. That should have stand as an offside, right? Shooting Stars were claiming that goal should have actually stood. But right now, the ref is saying no, he did not allow it to stand. And look at it. That's an offside.
Yes, it's an offside. It's an offside goal. This is the first. This was a Shooting Star goal that was disallowed.
Yes, and so I think if you look at the player on white jersey, that Shooting Stars player,
yes,
was ahead of everyone.
Yeah, if you look at this, it is a very good call from the referee.
Yes.
So the offside call should actually stand.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very good call.
Noel Samson.
Yeah, should actually stand. Because you could see the guy. It seems before the ball left the foot of the ball,
it was already off.
Yes,
from here.
Look at
see before he played was already off. Yeah, so it's a good one for from the good.
This one is quite different from Rivers versus
Niger Tornadoes. That was, a robbery.
A clear one.
So we can give kudos to the Nigerian officials. They made a mistake
in that one. They corrected in this one.
Exactly.
What's a way to go there? Coming from Noel and also Yusuf, they are really, that goal shouldn't stand because that player was really off. If you check that goal very well, trying to see how we can balance it. If you look at the Rivers versus Niger Tornadoes, that was clear one. But this one is very, very obvious that the player of Shooting Stars was off. So that particular call that it won't stand was a very good decision taken by the center referee there. Talking about the MPFL, Remo Stars versus Shooting Stars, where they got 3 points, and now they are topping Group B. Now this is the one for Rivers versus Niger Tornadoes. This one actually confirmed.
Exactly. I was dumbfounded when
So
what was that?
This is a very clean goal.
The goalkeeper came out, missed the ball.
This was like how this guy scored against Manchester United. What's his name? Edwin Nketiah. This was something like
a goal.
Yes,
it was the same pattern.
Yes. So I don't know why the referee called.
This is even clearer than the Nketiah goal.
Exactly.
So
and now the referee
there's no debatable.
Yes, the referee is under suspension for this, and right now let's see
suspension
what
already.
Of course, they will have to face the panel and answer what happened that did not allow that particular goal to stand.
It's a very good one.
Well, we are still talking about football now. Well, from there, we leave football alone. Remo Stars are doing well, getting all the 3 points, and let's talk about basketball in the NBA. A big One. Just looking at the NBA right now, we quickly look at the result. Before we do that, talking about Damian Lillard right now, he was able to score 60 points in that particular game for Portland Trail Blazers. Talking about Lillard there, he showcased his talent, scoring 60 points in a game. And you have to give it up to Anthony Davis is back, and also not forgetting LeBron James. They also did well, scoring at least 20 plus points for their team. Well, that's Damian Lillard, where they were able to win that game 134 to 124, but he was able to score 60 points for his club, and really 8 assists, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. Good one for Damian, really showing his class for his club. And also not forgetting the two men, talking about Anthony Davis and LeBron James. He was able to score 20, while Anthony Davis got 21, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 26. Well, from the way it is right now, you just have to give it up to these two guys. They were able to get a win for their team. Now, let's look at the way the result is actually standing after all the matches that I played earlier today. Talking about the NBA result there. Indiana Pacers, they fought hard, but they lost against Orlando Magic by 120 to 126. Philadelphia 76ers won 137 to 133 against Brooklyn Nets. While you have Washington Wizards, their wizardry paid off. They won 108 against Houston Rockets, 103. Oklahoma City Thunder actually lost that game by 5 points, 132 against Atlanta Hawks. Minnesota Timberwolves 111 against New Orleans Pelicans, who scored 102. Denver Nuggets fought hard against Milwaukee Bucks, who actually scored 107, where Gianni Antetokounmpo was able to score more points for his team there. Utah Jazz against Portland Trail Blazers. You saw Damian Lillard scoring 60 points there for 134 points against 124 that Utah Jazz scored. That was 10-point difference. Memphis Grizzlies 120. Golden State Warriors, they got 122, 2 points to win that game, where Stephen Curry was also unsung for his team. Toronto Raptors, they fought hard against Sacramento Kings in that particular game. They were able to win, and they did well 113 against Sacramento Kings, who actually scored 95. And you have Los Angeles Lakers 113 against San Antonio Spurs, who scored 104. Antonio Davis and LeBron James to the rescue there. They were able to at least amass 40 points, all joined together. And right now, talking about the NBA, giving you updates concerning this slam and dunk sport that a lot of people really love to watch. In Nigeria, we hope that our league will be back both for male and also for female, so that we can always give you update as we are giving update on NBA. It's like you have something to say.
Yeah, very fantastic performance there from Damian for his team. I mean, a very good one for him. 60 points, I mean, it's a record. Absolutely, it's a very good one. So for them, and if you look at LeBron James and Davis, another fantastic guys in the basketball world. So good one for them. I think these are very prominent names that you have in basketball. With the
Adetokounmpo.
Well, Adetokounmpo is now Antetokounmpo in Greek language.
He's our own person.
Well, one way or the other, he's a Greek. He's from Greece now. He's a Greek.
No,
yeah,
we still adopting.
Yeah, but again, Greek don't be
either you like it or not. What's the way to go there? Well, talking about Nigerians at least doing well over there in the NBA, we see how the likes of Victor Oladipo, all of them are there. Bam Adebayo, also all of them fighting for honors in their clubs. Now we leave NBA and we quickly talk about Manchester United. They were able to do well against a team that fought hard, but it was not enough. They lost that game 3-0. Nottingham Forest. What happened to Nottingham Forest? I can see someone is looking at me with one black eye. I don't know what I've done.
Why didn't they win against Arsenal?
I think
they should face the Man U fan.
I think we have just taken leave the Chelsea people. They are not.
Why didn't they win against Arsenal?
They are not competing for any trophies. So
are you serious?
We
are in the Champions
League.
League.
We have a chance to,
He's answering you.
We are in the Champions League, Mr.
We have a chance to win a trophy, So you know what that means. So for a very long time, we're not in this place. So we are very close to Wembley. So I don't know when Chelsea is going to get there.
When last have you won a major cup?
The Champions League
when last since Alex Ferguson left Manchester United?
Sound nice. But
when last did you win a major cup?
We know that we are still we're fighting for the fourth trophies.
You will still lose the next match.
So you see Chelsea that is in 10th or 11th on the league.
When last did you win a major trophy?
Complain.
No, he's asking you
when last you win a major trophy?
When was the last time you won a trophy?
So that question doesn't deserve an answer.
Mr. Yusu, when last did you win a major trophy?
So you're interrupting. So So for a very long time, we've not really been here. So, but it's a very good one that we are actually taking that step forward.
Congrats, it's a long time. You can see what he said.
You
are not used to winning.
I love the fact that you admit. I love the fact that you are admitting now that for a while or for a very long time.
For a very long time, you know.
When last day?
No, don't you say what? Now you are changing to a while. You say for a very long time.
Yeah, we've not been here competing for trophy. Don't forget this guy only played like 4 finals and lost all of them.
So, oh my God!
So we are in another close to another final now, which I think we're going to win this one.
You are never
going to be a very good one for.
Okay, the second leg. Are you totally writing off Nottingham Forest now?
I'm not writing them off, but again, 3 goals up, first leg from away. I mean, I don't think they can actually. It's going to be a miracle. I mean, like the miracle of Oman, if I can remember, when the Super Eagles, they then
Damien, the miracle of Damien.
The miracle of Damien,
yes.
Absolutely. So, but I don't think that is going to happen. I think United are as good as through to the final of EFL Cup.
From the way it is right now, you're already giving yourself.
Again, Chelsea people have to, leave their wood because they're having crisis now. I think they need to manage their home properly.
Mr. Yusuf,
before you come out
because you want 3-0.
There's one thing is this: the Chelsea people have really come to term. They don't understand that United is not in their class.
We are not. We are more than you guys.
That's the reality of it.
The difference is clear. For the past 10 years, we are winning trophies.
You're talking about a team that has won over 20 EPL titles.
I get them before.
That's what we're talking about.
I get talking about a team.
Maybe you should face him. You are facing me.
I get talking about it.
So we're talking about a team that has won Champions League.
I want you to face him.
I have not won the Champions League before.
So you can't even.
I've won the Champions League. I've won the World Cup. I've won the Super Cup. I've won the FA Cup. Can Cup. Everything you need. I've won it.
People shouldn't be talking.
Why should we talk?
Really?
You want 3-0, you're happy.
You cannot say.
You played against your mates.
You cannot tell me that United won 20 trophies. I get that before no be property. It doesn't sound
well.
Nice.
See, if you are not cleaning your trophy cabinet, if you dust enough, you can see.
Yeah, more is coming in. More is coming in.
Where?
More is coming.
Before you play against Arsenal, because
okay, guys. Thank you very much. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, go ahead.
Because the Man U fan, he talked, we didn't disturb him. Now you said we are not competing for anything. What do you want to compete for anything? We left the FA Cup for you people so that you can play. We left the EPL Cup for you guys so that you can play. So at least you have something to boost off. How sure are you going to win Nottingham Forest in the next game? You won 3-0. Okay, I was even thinking you are supposed to unleash anger on them and give them that kind 6 or 7-0. I saw 3-0. And so what? 3-0, what's there? We have won 6-0 before, we have won 8-0 before. What's there? We have won 9-0 before. What's there?
You know one thing about Chelsea?
What's there? They have not seen before.
They talk outside the pitch.
Nottingham Forest
will come back. Outside the pitch.
Mr. Yusuf,
you're talking about a team that has 28 points from 20 matches. Okay. That's 28 points from 20 matches.
When last have you gained that club? Do you
understand? At the beginning of the season.
What a way to go. I just have to leave them from that particular talk now.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why should I be ashamed of myself?
You guys should not throw blow in the studio.
No, why should I be ashamed of myself? I'm going to displace from that position soonest.
Okay, while we're talking about Manchester United defeating Nottingham Forest first leg of the EFL Cup, they were able to win that game 3-0. You can't take that away from them, even though we're trying to throw some banters in the studio. But really, Man United and Chelsea, their rivalry is now from here. And now we talk about Asisat Oshoala. That lady right now has been doing so well. She scored at least a hat-trick, 3 goals for herself in that game they played against Las Palmas there yesterday. But right now, that particular win has brought Barcelona to that level where they've won world record right now. They got that world record that they actually is a feat that no team in the world has ever done. No team in the world has ever won 50 straight league wins. For Barcelona, for many, right now, they are celebrating, and at least you have a Nigerian among them who actually deserve to be praised too. Asisat Oshoala scoring a hat-trick.
Yeah, a fantastic one for her yesterday. It's a very good game. I mean, Barcelona, they've set a new record. I think Arsenal did it 49 games unbeaten, but that record has been broken yesterday by Barcelona female team. So it's a very good one. If you look at the performance of Asisat yesterday, and again, don't forget Anna Maria, who got the first goal and set up that second goal on the 25th minute for Asisat to get his to start the hat-trick whatever yesterday. It's a very good one for them. I think they've won 15 games on the road this season. They are yet to lose any game, so it's a very good one. I think again their dominance in the Spanish league continue.
The dominance continue, and also at the world stage. No team in the world has ever done this.
Yeah,
Barcelona for many.
We are really proud of our own. Yes, she has been really fantastic, and I don't think in Africa there's nobody as good as her.
Right?
Yes, she's been really good, fantastic. You know, I wish she's a man. We just could have bought her.
Seriously,
Yes,
Chelsea.
We would have bought her.
I can start that.
No,
now.
we need her in the male team.
Oh,
You have
my
a female
goodness.
team.
We want her in the male team because
What a way to go. Well, we just hope that Sister Oshoala can also get this to the national team, talking about Super Falcons. Anytime she's given a chance to perform, hopefully she'll be able to score this hat-trick for Nigeria at the World Cup. We hope that she can at least also do this at the World Cup. She has done well for her club, and also Barcelona being able to set 50 straight wins as a team when it comes to football. From there, let's talk about the Spanish Copa del Rey result. Matches were also played. At least Barcelona winning their game over Real Sociedad. Dembele was the one that actually scored that goal. You have Osasuna. What is happening to Sevilla? They lost out against Osasuna 2-1. Good one for Osasuna. They were able to do it. So Barcelona, it was a tough one for them, but they were able to scale through.
Yeah, of course. They have improved in the recent times. You see a very good performance since Xavi came in after that baptism of fire?
Yes,
I'll call
like
it for
a
him.
deep for them.
Exactly. But since then, they've improved gradually. They actually, they are beginning to play together as a team. That old tiki-taka is coming back, and then it's reflecting in their performance. This is a very good one for them. I think I see them again dominating the La Liga again this season, just like the female team is doing as well.
Well, good one there. Now, from the way it is, it's a good one for Barcelona for the fact that they were able to get a win against Real Sociedad out of that team character B as we talk about Copa del Rey. Now, let's go German Bundesliga. Matches were played, and let's look at the result. Then we'll also look at the table. Mainz 05 lost against Borussia Dortmund. They needed that win, and they got it. Bayern Leverkusen 2, Bochum at 1848 got no score there. It was 2-0 in favor of Bayern Leverkusen. Augsburg 1-0 against Borussia Mönchengladbach. You have Eintracht Frankfurt play 1-1 against Freiburg, and you have Moani scoring there. You have Werder Bremen 1, Union Berlin 2. 2-1 for Union Berlin. They were able to win in an away game, and right now, if you look at the way the table is in group, that's German Bundesliga. Let's look at from 1st to 10th. Bayern are still there topping after 17 matches, 36 points. Union Berlin. If you remember at the beginning of the season, they were at the top. Now they are actually finding their way back. They are standing second on the log with 33 points, following Bayern Munich with at least 3 points adrift. RB Leipzig 32, Eintracht Frankfurt 31. You have Borussia Dortmund with that win. They have 31 points with 6 goal difference. Freiburg, Wolfsburg, Bayern Leverkusen, Borussia Mönchengladbach, who lost their game. They have 22 points after playing 17 matches, standing 9th on the log. And you have FC Cologne. Cologne at 10th with a -2 goal difference and a 21 as a point. And if you flip it, so 10 to 20, you are 11 to 20 on the table. You have 18, Werder Bremen, Mainz 05. You have Hoffenheim, Augsburg, Stuttgart, Bochum, and you have Hertha Berlin and Schalke 04 in that pecking order.
Yeah, Bayern dominance in the Bundesliga continues. At the beginning of the season, just like you rightly said, after Berlin were topping, I could remember we were talking about Taiwo when he left them to join Nottingham Forest. But again, Bayern have reclaimed that top spot, and I don't think they are ready to let it go. If you look at the goals difference, 36-7, I think is massive, and then 3 points ahead. I think it's going to be difficult for anybody to catch them as it is right now. They've always, dominated the Bundesliga, apart from some few seasons where maybe Borussia Dortmund came in to win that league when Jurgen Klopp was there. But again, since after then, I think they've been consistent in dominating the Bundesliga.
The German Bundesliga to me is quite a very predictable and boring league to me. But I don't really know. Always Bayern Munich every season. I was when Berlin was leading, we were like happy. Okay, at least this season we see kind of a change or turnaround in the Bundesliga. But it's quite surprising as usual. My father property now. They are back. The new owners of the league are back here at the top. So it's very boring.
Yeah, I think the problem is that most of the best players in the Bundesliga want to play for Bayern Munich.
The thing is,
that has been the problem.
And it's like they are the bed for them. You see, the best player from Stuttgart will be moving to
Bayern Munich.
From Borussia Dortmund, all of them. Bayern
Do you
Munich.
understand? So I think that is the major problem that they need to address, so that the competition can be stiff compared to what in EPL right now we're having like 7 to 8 horse
Look
race.
at Newcastle at that point also to surprise
You
you.
understand? So look at Newcastle by next season before.
Okay, let me do it this way. What do you think can be done to at least make Bundesliga very competitive against Bayern?
I think they need more investment into coming, just like we're having in England. Yeah. We saw the Arab
to other clubs.
Exactly, Arab billionaires coming into England. Look at Newcastle. Who knows that
look at Ronaldo's club now.
Yes,
look at the followership.
Exactly.
That's also what we are saying.
I think we need that kind of investment in the German Bundesliga.
Because I think it seems all those other teams, they don't have enough financial capacity.
The muscle is not there.
Exactly,
to compete
because now,
them.
where will I play for Bayern Munich, for Borussia Dortmund? If I can play for Bayern Munich, where I can be paid times 2 or times 3 of what I'm earning.
You want to move,
and it's sure I'm going to win a title again. So why would I not move? I'm sure if you put each of those teams, each of those players in those teams, okay, 10 of them will have to play for Bayern Munich. They all say yes. So if they give them an opportunity, they will all leave those various clubs to Bayern Munich. So that's the problem. If they can invest, like how you said, have investment in all those smaller teams that you have in England, you can see the likes of.
Funny enough, German league is very healthy as far when it comes to money. They are very rich. They are not into much debt compared to La Liga and other leagues. German Bundesliga is very healthy, but seeing investors putting more money for other clubs for them to be able to buy those quality players, either from a Bundesliga 2 or 3 or thereabout, just to make sure they have that competition against Bayern, so that it will not be that dominant.
But and if you watch the games are quite interesting. Very interesting game, but you just still wonder what's the problem.
I think there is that obsession with the rest of the clubs that Bayern is always the force.
I'll guard the top.
You understand?
So that particular
obsession.
Monopoly must be broken.
Yes.
It must be broken.
And they need a lot of investment. In as much as the league is healthy, they need more investment to come in. When Abramovich did to Chelsea, now they are talking now. And then Man City and then the rest in England. I think we need that kind of investment in Bundesliga, so that we can maybe club like Wolfsburg,
Mr. Yusuf, I'm happy you said
like Atabele can actually
at least
go for
your team was quite bigger than mine
some of the best players.
But now we are more successful than yours now.
No comment.
There's no point arguing because it sounds somehow to even a layman for you to say you're more successful than United. Nobody will take
compare from when I probably Chelsea to when you have been
Let's leave it at
Nobody will
that.
take you
But right
serious.
now, before we go, the last
statement.
of the log has to do with Arnaud Danjuma. Danjuma has since joined Tottenham Hotspur on loan from Villarreal. Well, the player that was almost joining Everton at Goodison Park now make a turnaround and move straight to Tottenham to sign for them.
Tottenham just did a Chelsea style to Everton.
what we did
at the beginning of the transfer window, it was rumored that he was going to Everton. In fact, he was due at a Goodison Park.
He has done medical.
Exactly, he even did medical and all of that, only for him to move to Tottenham Hotspur and he signed that 6-month loan deal. I think it's about who wanted it the most. I don't think that was what happened. And Everton, they were in crisis, allowing their manager Frank Lampard to go and all of that, and I think that also affected the deal as well.
When I saw the news first, I was going to Everton for what? Even Villarreal for Everton. So I was not surprised when we had the news that Tottenham. I was not surprised because why would I go and play for Everton when we have Tottenham, who at least they have the hope of at least getting to the Champions League next season? So it's a very good one for him. To me, and a loan deal that probably after the loan deal expires, he might sign permanently.
If he performs well,
yes,
that's a clause.
But the problem, is there a chance for him to play? Because you have enough players in there and Tottenham. I don't know why they're buying.
He wants to play in EPL, so let him be. Well, good morning there. Talking about Arnaud Danjuma that joins Tottenham Hotspur. That will be the last straw on the show. Yusuf Akogu and also Noel Sampson, Man United, Chelsea fans.
Proudly Chelsea.
Always a pleasure to be here. Always.
Good morning there. I am Adeniyi Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.